Hello everybody, Wilder Ireland here. Just a short video on some technical stuff. So there's a video on there, I'll put a link to it. I've been using, cheap copy trail cameras, Chinese made, and I've been quite happy with them. For what you pay, you're getting, I think acceptable quality video. Now I have had one of these fail on me. The screen inside has gone. I can still use it, but I think when I want to change time and date, it's going to be an issue. I can use it through the app on the phone to change the settings. But they're inexpensive, so I don't know. But I've used them quite a lot since I got them in November, so they've had heavy use, and the two others seem fine. Now I've changed to a more reputable brand, more expensive camera. One of the main reasons is it's got you can go rechargeable with it, but I think I'm going to get better image quality as well, but we'll see. Video, I mean. The batteries are costing me a fortune. I've tried lithium, which are brilliant. They last a long time, but I'm taking a lot of video. And I think the expense, well, that's the plan. The initial outlay will be worth it. I haven't got the rechargeables delivered yet, but anyway. But this is the camera that I've got three of these, would you believe? So it's what is it, a Browning? This is a kind of a new model from Browning. They've so many models though, and they're all, a lot of them are pretty similar. What's it called? Recon Force Elite HP4. And it's a low light or ultra low light. I don't want the node low ones. They do a lot of node low ones as well. I explained before, I just feel that they don't really make much of a difference as regards the animals being spooked. But I haven't had a proper node low. But I think they can hear the camera anyway. So, and the night video is much better on these rather than node low. So I normally wouldn't bother showing you the specs because there's usually loads of videos online, but this is fairly new. I'm not going to read them out. I couldn't be, sorry. Who wants to listen to that anyway? So you can read it yourselves there. I'll just leave that there. And this is the main, if anyone's interested. You can obviously pause and read those in your own time or go onto the website or whatever. What's on it here? Some other stuff. Yeah. And this is one out of the box. They're a fairly small one. A little bit bigger than, or around the same size as the Two-Guard H20, but smaller than the bigger spec Two-Guards or Cam Parks. Not that, I don't think it really matters, but just to let you know. And there's steel bracket on the back. And these ones open, just the bottom opens on this design. And I've no batteries in them, so. And the battery case just pops out of the bottom there. You have to open it in here, so it's secure in that respect. Now. My great camera work again. I also got these, now as I said, these are not essential, but these cameras are expensive. You can't padlock the door, so I got these. Now these seem good quality, famous last words. There's a bit of weight to these. These aren't the Browning ones. I have a feeling the Browning ones aren't as good, but maybe they are. These are by some company in America called, I thought I was getting Browning ones, but I have a feeling these might be just as good, if not better. Camlockbox. But anyway, so the story with this is pop this out and he'll just sit in there. So he's in there. So I don't think he's going to, he's not loose in the box is what I'm trying to get at. And then you just pop that back in. and you can, I have already used these. Where did I put it? You can bolt it. I wouldn't, it's not very environmentally friendly. You could actually, but if you're leaving it somewhere long term, you can just bolt it into a tree or something, or a post. But you can use these Python locks. You just thread that through the holes there. You can still put your strap on as well to make it more, you know, closer to the tree if you want. And you don't need a padlock. You can just thread this through and then back through the hole here. But it'll be easier to put in a padlock, because otherwise when you want to get at the camera, you're going to have to take this whole thing off. That's a big palaver. So if you just put a padlock there, and you can just lift this off. Now, the reason I got this is just a bit of security, but it will protect the camera as well. If those ponies or whatever come back, they might damage it by accidentally. But it doesn't completely protect, because this is out a bit. But this, I suppose, has to be, because this is the sensor. But from an anti-theft purposes, security purposes, it should be pretty good. But of course, at the end of the day, if you don't have it bolted to the tree, they can just cut this. But anyway, not in the least bit essential, but if you're worried about security or damage, something, you know, you could consider. But it does seem good quality, this. I thought it was going to be much lighter metal. I mean, there's a bit of weight to this. So, yeah. So, that's it. I'm not going to go on about this, because I'm not really that much of a techie guy anyway. I'm not too interested in tech. But what I will do, obviously, is I'll get back to you on this after I've had it out in use, and we'll compare it to the cheaper, whatever you want to call them, the copy cameras, like the Cam Parker 2 Guard or whatever. There's loads of them. And also interesting to see the quality of the video. I've seen some online. It's always hard to tell though on YouTube, because they kind of degrade, whatever the word is. They have to they reduce the quality a bit to get it up there. Because what I was saying about all the claims that these manufacturers make, you know, they can basically say anything. The megapixel and the interpolation. I'm afraid that Browning do it as well though. I was hoping they would put on it the native resolution, but they have 22 megapixel. And that's obviously just not the native resolution. Doesn't bother me, because I don't take photos. But as I said, those Cam Parker, you know, they've got 20 and 30 megapixel, and they all really have only a 2 or 4 megapixel, I think it is. It's very low anyway. So these are just it's kind of trickery. But having said that, it's like they're not making outrageous claims here. Like this has your regular HD 1920 by 1080, whereas the Cam Park 80 I keep getting these mixed up, T85 or T85 is it? Yeah, H85, sorry, has higher spec, and they have 4K models as well, as do Browning. But I think the 4K is unnecessary, because it's going to take up a lot of space. Storage space, and I don't know if you're going to see much of a difference, and definitely not when it's on a phone or uploaded. But the point I'm trying to make is this has 1080, which is full HD, but the Cam Park there and the 2 Guard have higher. But even looking online, I can see that the video, famous last words now, I haven't used these yet, it seems much better on these Brownings. So it's really confusing, because you can't compare like with like. Because when I first saw these better, well-known brand, Brownings and Bushnells and whatever, and I was saying, God, the specs are very low. Like that Chinese one is only, whatever, 80 or 90 quid, or they're lower now. So what how come these expensive ones have such low specs? But it as I said, it doesn't really mean anything. You've got to just see what the quality is like. So we'll see. The other good thing, hopefully, about these Browning cameras, I'm not just saying Browning, that's the one I went for. They are meant to have good after service, and they have a 2-year guarantee minimum, and they're meant to look after you. Whereas those Cam Park and two guard ones, you get up 30 days, a month, and that's it. So we'll see if more's paying more is worth it in the long run. Yeah, so look, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to put these out for a while and hopefully get some video and go through, you know, what works or what doesn't work and compare it to the budget. But you know, those budget cameras, by the way, you know, they are fine. You know, if you just want to, you know, like they work. I don't know how long they're going to work for, and especially if you're not going to be using them a lot, using a lot of video, because the batteries becomes an issue. Okay, so I'm hoping here with the rechargeables, it'll work better. Anyway, look, we leave it there, and I'll get back to you on it hopefully. All the best. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if interested. Adios.